Simulan mong abutin ang iyong pangarap na magbibigay dangal sa iyong bukas. Ang suliranin, hindi laging nandyan, dapat mong harapin. Kami iyong kasama sa bawat takin, magkaakbay nating lulutasin. Dito sa Fernandino Teens TV, ang boses mo ay mahalaga. Dito sa Fernandino Teens TV, ikaw lagi ang bida. Ang mga aral ay ginintuang atin ng bawat guro na siyang gagabay sa iyong pagkamulat. Naway umukit ito sa iyong isipan, maging mapanuri, sundin ng wasto at nararapat. Kagandahang asal ang ipakita, ipadama ang pusong may malasakit. Dito sa Fernandino Teens TV, ang boses mo ay mahalaga. Dito sa Fernandino Teens TV, ikaw lagi ang bida. Sakali mang tayo'y subukin ng unos, ating haharapin ng walang takot. Sasamahan ka ni Fernan at Dino, ang bagong barkada mo. Dito sa Fernandino Teens TV, boses mo ay mahalaga. Dito sa Fernandino Teens TV, edukasyon mo'y sigurado na. Dito sa Fernandino Teens TV, boses mo ay mahalaga. Dito sa Fernandino Teens TV, edukasyon mo'y sigurado na.
Fernandino Teens TV.
Nan, ba't mukha ka naiinis?
Lubat kasi ang cellphone ko, di ako nakapag-charge sa bahay.
Bakit? Brownout ba sa inyo?
Hindi, wala kasing bakanting outlet. Lahat may nakaplug.
Mag-charge ka na lang pag uwi mo sa bahay mamaya.
Madalas kasi, di ako makapag-charge dahil ilan lang ang outlet sa bahay.
Naku, paano nga kaya yan kung lagi kang nauunahan sa mga outlet?
Huwag kang mag-alala, Nan. May kakilala akong guro na makakatulong para magkaroon ka ng extra outlet sa bahay. G ba kayo?
Tara!
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Greetings of peace, mercy, and blessings, Fernandino Teens. Welcome to the world of electrical installation and maintenance, an exploratory course for grade 8 students under K-12 basic education curriculum of technology and livelihood education. I am Alwenca de Ocera, and I will be your industrial arts teacher for today. How are you, Fernandino Teens? Surely, you have had many exciting experiences from our current mode of learning. They have definitely provided some valuable opportunities for growth. Before we begin our discussion, let us play a little guessing game. If you are watching via Facebook, you can comment your answer in the comment section below. If you are watching through your television, you can write your answer on a piece of paper. Are you ready? Let us get started. Given the following electrical materials, what product can we make? If you answered extension cord, you are right. Excellent! You did great, Fernandino teens! Before we proceed with our lesson, let us have our objectives first. Identify the mechanisms of an extension cord. Determine the importance of an extension cord. Demonstrate the procedures in making an extension cord. Observe safety and work precaution while doing the project. Now, Fernandino teens, do you know what an extension cord is? Have you seen one? Do you own one at home? An extension cord is a span of flexible electrical power cable with a plug in one end and multiple sockets on the other end. It comes in several varieties to suit the needs of the user. One of the most important considerations is the power handling capacity to make it safe and functional. Why is there an insufficiency of available outlet at our home? Electrical gadgets are products of modern technology to make our life better. The number of electrical gadgets available at home and in offices may exceed the existing convenience outlet installed in every room. The best remedy to address insufficiency of available outlets is to use an extension cord, especially if the electrical gadgets need to operate at the same time. Having that in mind, let us ask these questions. Is the use of an extension cord safe? Yes? No? The answer is yes. It is relatively safe to use an extension cord, but only when proper caution is exercised. Remember not to use an extension cord as a replacement for permanent wiring. Here is a video depicting the proper usage of extension cords. Having watched the video, what gauge of wire can be safely used in making an extension cord for your gadget? If your answer is number 16 gauge, you are correct, Fernandino teens. How about in making extension cord for power drill or electric drill? If your answer is number 14 gauge, very good, Fernandino teens. Great job! Remember, my dear Fernandino teens, there are appropriate wire gauge intended in different appliances. This is to avoid electrical problems like overloading. When we get back, we will discuss more about extension cords. Stay tuned.
Ang Schools Division Office City of San Fernando, Pampanga ay kaisa ng Department of Education sa pagsasagawa ng mga proyekto at programa na tumutugon sa mga pangangailangan ng mga mag-aaral. Inilunsad ang Division Call Center for Tutors and Guidance Counselors upang magbigay ng educational at psychological assistance sa mga mag-aaral, magulang at stakeholders ng division. Kaya, kung may nais kayong itanong tungkol sa pag-aaral, maaaring magpadala ng mensahe sa Division Call Center for Tutors and Guidance Counselors Facebook page o tumawag sa mga numero na makikita sa ibaba ng inyong screen tuwing Lunes hanggang Biyernes sa ganap na alas 8 ng umaga hanggang alas 6 ng gabi. Maaari rin kayong sumangguni sa ating guidance counselors na nagbibigay ng guidance and counseling services. Lahat ng inyong ibabahagi ay mananatiling confidential. Ang nasabing programa ay nagsisilbi ring daan upang malaman ang feedbacks ng stakeholders para matulungan ang ating divisyon na mapagbuti pa ang mga sumusunod na programa. Ano pang hinihintay ninyo? Tumawag na sa aming mga numero o bumisita na sa aming Facebook page at magpadala ng inyong mga katanungan.
Fernandino Teens TV.
Welcome back, Fernandino Teens. Do you have an extension cord at home? Where did you get it? Did your parents buy it from the hardware store? Did you know that you can assemble your own extension cord? That is right. You can assemble your own extension cord at home. But remember, you have to be careful in selecting the materials to make one and observe the correct and safe process itself. If you are simply buying one, make sure that it is not defective to avoid harm. You have to look for the product standard and import commodity clearance marking. That signifies the product passed the DTI standards for safety and quality. If you decide to make one, here are some benefits of learning how to properly make an extension cord. Instead of buying extension cords, you can save half the cost by making your own. You can customize the length of the cord you will be making according to your need. You can market the extension cord you made as a way of making income this pandemic. It is now time to make our own extension cord. But first, let us prepare a project plan. What is a project plan? You might be wondering why there are several projects which are not completed. There are several reasons why this can happen. It might be because of budget constraints or poor planning. This lesson will help you avoid such situations by utilizing a project plan. A project plan is necessary before undertaking any project because it serves as your guide in accomplishing an activity. It will give you an idea on what needs to be done, how much to spend, and what procedures to undertake. A well-prepared project plan saves time and cost of materials. So, how exactly do you make a good project plan? Let us identify the parts to better understand them. The first part is the title. It is here where the name of the project is indicated. Second is the duration. How long will the project take? When will you start and end? Next is the purpose. What are your objectives for making the project? The fourth is the specification. What are the details of the project? What does it look like? sketch, and label. Next is the bill of materials. What are the materials? How many of each do we need? What are their specifications? How much does each cost? How much will be spent in total? Our fifth part of the project plan is the tools and equipment. What tools and equipment will you use? How will you use them? Next is the safety measures. What precautions do you take to make the procedure safe? And lastly, the procedure. How will you make the project? What steps will you follow in making the project? Let us incorporate all that are needed in making an extension cord, shall we? Here is a sample project plan. Our project plan title is Extension Cord Assembly. The duration of our project in assembling an extension cord is 30 minutes. Next, the purpose of our project is to demonstrate how to make the extension cord and to observe safety while doing the project. For the specification of project, shown is the sample sketch of an extension cord. For our materials, we are going to use the following: convenience outlet, flat cord number 16 AWG wire, male plug, and eyelet wire connector. The tools that we will be using in making the project are the following: standard or flat screwdriver, Phillips screwdriver, long nose pliers, side cutting pliers, combination pliers, electrician's knife or cutter blade, continuity tester or multi-tester. Next will be the safety precautions we have to observe. Be careful when using the craft knife in removing the insulation of both wires. Look for visible sign of excessive wire or damage to the plug, sockets, or insulation. Inspect cord for damage before use. Check for cracked sockets, loose or bare wires, and loose connections. Do not overload extension cord. Strictly follow the right procedure when making the extension cord. Time for a refresher, Fernandino teens. Why do we need a project plan again? Type your answers in the comment section below or write them on your answer sheets. When we return, I will show you how to assemble an extension cord.
Maya po oras kaya kayo, Fernandinos. Ako pala ay Alwenca ng City Tourism Office ng Siyudad San Fernando. Ngayong bulan na ini, pagmasusyantaya ang National Heritage Month, nating temang Victory and Humanity, Upholding Filipino Heritage and Identity. Kambena nini, metong karang aktibidades na ng siyudad, atin ning launching ning bayong Heritage Passport. Yung Heritage Passport, apin ng metong karing proyekto ng kaya katamong syudad, yung paminamuna ng Mayor Edwin D. Santiago. Anong nuka rin makalagelangan, ding egan-agan ng heritage sites, heritage structures, naakit tamo kin kaya katamong Heritage District. Makakayado din keni, ding importansya da ding mapil na tradisyon, keni syudad, kalupa na ng pamangawang parol, ang poing pamangalesa. May awo siyang Heritage Passport, uling atin kang dapat gawan, anong nukaran puntalan mo lading at tsuking passport, at saka ka mag-selfie. Kay ba't kanta, palto making tourism office, at mamiyalang sticker ka rin egan-agan ang apuntulan mong lugar. At timong may ngari ang tutong passport. Balo mingeni, panahon na ini, tamo makaimbisa lumal, uli na ng COVID-19 pandemic. Kaya naman kimbanwa ngayon agkatan ko la ding bikers tamo, edad 18 hanggang 50, imbis na lumaot kayo po, di na nyo lang dita ka oras di kaya katamong heritage structures, kaya ni syudad. Anya naman karing mumunang 50 bikers ang makayari kaya katamong heritage passport, midinan lang premyong only San Fernando loot bag. Inggawan nyo mo bakanta makapag-register, punta kayo mismo opisina na ng City Tourism, yung munisipyo, at saka kayo magdalang metong valid ID. Kabinan ng kaya kayong heritage passport, ating makasipit ang instruction nung nano pa ing dapat gawan. Anya naman ka rin hanggang kapadyakin, nanano ko pa, tara na!
Fernandino Teens TV.
Step 1. Remove the cover of the plug and insert the cord into the male plug. Step 2. Using pliers, split the cord wires about 8 centimeters long. Step 3. Remove the insulation of both wires 1 centimeter long with a pocket knife or any similar tool, as if sharpening a pencil. Be careful not to cut any strand. Step 4. Tie the underwriter's knot. Split the end of the flat cord about 8 cm long. Bend the left strand of the cord and place it at the back of the main cord following the arrow. Bend the right strand of cord, place it at the back of the left strand and over the main cord. Pull both strands of the cord to tighten the knot. Step 5. Make a loop on the terminal wires and connect the wires to the screw of the male plug. The loop should go with the thread in the clockwise direction. Tighten firmly the screws and return the cover of the male plug. Step 6. Split the cord wires at the other end about 4 cm long. Then, follow step number 3 in removing the insulation of the wire. Step 7. Connect the wire to the connectors and press firmly to the connection. Step 8. Open the convenience outlet using a Phillips screwdriver. Then, remove the screws inside. Step 9. Insert the wire connectors to the screw. Tighten them and replace the cover. Step 10. Check the continuity and test the extension cord using multi-tester.
lamang sa larangan ng pangkabuhayan apektado ang maraming pamilyang Pilipino, kundi maging sa larangan ng pagkatuto ng bawat batang Pilipino. Inilunsad ng siyudad ng San Fernando ang programang Nurturing Environment and System for Thriving or NEST, isang education community pantry na naglalayon para sa isang malawakang pagtulong, paglantabay at paggabay na ang focus ay ang makapagbigay ng tulong at suporta sa ating mga mag-aaral sa pamamagitan ng pagbibigay ng educational needs gaya na lamang ng school supplies, tutorial sessions, study tips, at iba pang mga pamamaraan na mas lalong makatutulong sa pag-angat ng ating edukasyon. Dahil hindi hadlang ang pandemya sa magandang kinabukasang naghihintay sa ating mga mag-aaral. Sino-sino nga ba ang mga kalahok sa programang ito? Sa pagtutulungan ng ating school administrators, guro, magulang, at iba pang mga miyembro ng ating komunidad gaya ng barangay officials at sangguniang kabataan ay siguradong magiging mas matagumpay ang programang ito. Paano nga ba ang magiging proseso ng naturang programa? Una, magkakaroon tayo ng isang Facebook group, ang Pampanga High School NEST Education Community Pantry na pangungunahan ng Educational Pantry Coordinator. Ang mga magulang, tagapangalaga at mga guro ay ia-add ng ating Educational Pantry members sa Facebook group na ito. Sa page na ito maaaring i-post ng mga magulang at tagapangalaga o sino mang miyembro ng Educational Pantry ang kanilang mga kahilingan o requests. Kailangan ding ilagay ang pangalan ng mag-aaral, grade, at section para sa mas agarang aksyon. Oo nga pala, hindi lang requests ang pwedeng i-post. Pwede ring mag-post ang mga nais magbigay ng tulong o mga gustong mag-donate. Sabi nga nila, sharing is caring. Tandaan na ang Facebook group na ito ay pribado at posts na may kaugnayan lamang sa page na ito ang maaaprobahan. Mayroon din palang Google Form na ipamamahagi kung saan maaari nating isumite ang ating requests o kahilingan. Paano naman ang mga walang internet access sa bahay? Huwag mangamba dahil merong mga nakalaang drop boxes ang ating paaralan na kung saan maaaring ihulog ng mga magulang at tagapangalaga ang kanilang requests. Sa mga nais namang mag-donate ng school supplies, maaaring ilagay ang mga ito sa tabi ng drop boxes. Maaari ring mag-donate ng mga kagamitan o cash donation kaakibat ang pagsusumite ng deed of donation form. Pangalawa, mahalaga ang ugnayan ng mga guro at ng mga magulang o tagapangalaga sa programang ito. Gamit ang video calls o chats ay ipahahayag ng mga guro ang adhikain ng programang ito sa mga magulang o tagapangalaga. Maaari ring gawin ang orientation na ito ng face-to-face kasabay ng schedule ng kuhanan ng mga module. Gaya ng nabanggit, hindi lamang mga bagay ang maaaring i-donate. Pwede ring mag-conduct ng tutorial session, study tips, at iba pang mga kagamitan sa pagkatuto gaya ng mga aklat o kaya ay gadgets. Ikatlo, ang requested needs ng ating mga magulang o tagapangalaga ay ililista ng ating NEST focal person. Ang mga coordinator naman ang mag-aayos ng mga ito. Ang advisors ng ating mga mag-aaral, guidance counselor, at iba pang mga guro ay ipaaalam sa ating mga magulang at tagapangalaga ang petsa at oras ng pamimigay ng requested needs na gaganapin sa paaralan. Sabi nga nila, it takes a village to raise a child. Kaya naman aktibo at iba yung pakikilahok ang inaasahan sa pagsasanib puwersa ng paaralan at barangay na siyang tutukoy sa pangangailangan ng bawat Fernandinong mag-aaral at kikilos upang matugunan ito sa tulong at suporta rin ng mga miyembro ng komunidad. isang malawakang komunidad para sa isang produktibong educational community pantry ay tiyak na lilikha ng iba yung pagkilos upang maging mas magaan at madali ang pagkatuto ng bawat kabataang Fernandino. Kaya naman tandaan, magbigay ayon sa kakayahan, kumuha ayon sa pangangailangan.
Fernandino Teens TV.
Welcome back, Fernandino Teens. Let us do a quick check. Answer the following questions, then type your answers on the comment section below. Or write them on your paper. Number 1. It is a span of flexible electrical power cable with a plug in one end and multiple sockets on the other end. If your answer is extension cord, you are right. 2 to 4. What markings do you need to look for to assure the quality of the materials you will be purchasing? If your answer is PS, ICC, and DTI markings, great job, Fernandino Teens! 5 to 8. What advantages can you get in making your own extension cord? If your answer are to save money, customizable, and business potential, you are correct, Fernandino Teens. 9. What is the name for this part of an extension cord? If you answered male plug, excellent! 10. What form is necessary to prepare before making a project? If your answer is project plan, very good. 11 to 15. List 5 safety precautions while assembling an extension cord. If your answers are the following, you got it right. 1. Prepare the tools and materials needed. 2. Check the tools before working. Avoid using damaged tools. 3. Wear personal gloves to protect your hands from sharp tools and materials. 4. Make your workplace clean and free from obstacles. 5. Strictly follow the right procedures when making the extension cord. Congratulations! That is it for today, my dear Fernandino Teens. I hope you learned a lot from our lesson today. Always remember, safety first. Here is the list of references we used for today's episode. Until next time, bye and keep safe. Wassalam!
Guys, ang laking tulong talaga na may extension cord sa bahay na maaaring magamit sa sala o sa kwarto.
At hindi lang yun, nalaman din natin na may naaayon na wire kung nais natin gumawa ng extension cord.
At kung gusto nyo namang bumili, tingnan ang mga stickers na magpapatunay na kalidad at ligtas ito. ang dami na naman nating natutuhan sa araw na ito. Kaya naman,
Maraming salamat, ma'am.
Isa na namang makabuluhang talakayan ang ating natunghayan, Fernandino Teens.
Samahan niyo ulit kami sa susunod na episode ng Fernandino
Teens
TV,
Season 2.
na kung saan ang kabataang Fernandino ay angat sa angking talino.
Bagong umaga, yakapin mo ang bagong pag-asa. Simulan mong abutin ang iyong pangarap na magbibigay dangal sa iyong bukas. Ang suliranin, hindi laging nandyan, dapat mong harapin. Kami iyong kasama sa bawat takin, magkaakbay nating lulutasin. Dito sa Fernandino Teens TV, ang boses mo ay mahalaga. Dito sa Fernandino Teens TV, ikaw lagi ang bida. Ang mga aral ay ginintuang atin ng bawat guro na siyang gagabay sa iyong pagkamulat. Naway umukit ito sa iyong isipan, maging mapanuri, sundin